Hi guys, Everett here with a video tutorial to help you improve your literature search skills using the Fleming library database. Over the past 2 semesters, several students have expressed having difficulty finding full-text, peer-reviewed journal articles, so here is the answer. In particular, today I want to show you how to quickly and efficiently locate peer-reviewed journal articles using Fleming's subscription. This skill will help you with both assignments and personal research on topics that interest you. To start off, let's open a web browser window and navigate to the Fleming College homepage. Next, let's head to the library webpage. To quickly get to the library webpage, you can just hover over the Student Life drop-down menu in the tab bar. From the drop-down menu, select Learning Resources Centers. Once you're at the Learning Resources Centers page, scroll down to the bottom of the library section. From here, click on the blue hyperlink text that says Library Website. With any luck, this should bring you to the Fleming Library homepage. The URL should read flemingcollege.ca.libguides.com/home. Once at the library homepage, we have the basic search option displayed under the heading Tab Search, here in the center of your page. There's an empty search bar located under that label. This search bar is where you begin your search. In this example, let's say we're looking for articles relating to an interesting topic for the Physiological Methods take-home assignment for wildlife. I'm going to see what I can find related to stable isotope analysis in white-tailed deer. So to start my search, I'm just going to type white-tailed deer and click search or hit return. The search engine we've just used is EBSCOhost, so our search results from that search engine are displayed. In this case, my search has returned 43,668 results, with white-tailed deer contained within the text. In my case, I want to find results dealing with white-tailed deer, but also relating to stable isotope analysis. In addition, remember that the purpose of this exercise is to make sure we are relying only on peer-reviewed journal articles. Our next step is to refine our search results. To get more specific about what we are after, we're going to click on the Advanced Search option below the search bar at the top of the screen. This will bring us to the Advanced Search page. Now we have an entire set of options we can use to refine our search results. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will focus mostly on the 3 search bars at the top left of the screen. The first search bar already has our original search included, white-tailed deer. Now we can also specify the other piece of information we're after. In my case, recall, we're looking for stable isotope information. So I'm going to type stable isotope in the second search bar. I'm also going to change the search criteria to include all text, simply by clicking on the drop-down menu to the right. I'm also going to make that change for the white-tailed deer search bar. This means the search will include results with our search terms included somewhere in the entire article. Before we click search though, or hit return, let's make sure we only get full-text peer-reviewed journal articles in our results. To accomplish this last part, we simply have to check the respective boxes below. So first here on the left we click full text, and next to the right we can click scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. Now we're ready to hit search by clicking on the button or hitting return. Our search has returned 619 results now, and our current page is displaying numbers 1 to 20 of those results. The results in this case are automatically arranged from most to least relevant. If, however, we desire, we can change the way the results are sorted. For example, I could change it to date newest or date oldest, in which case it would arrange them as the newest article or the oldest article first, respectively. For now, we'll leave it at relevance. Now that we have some results, let's take a look at how we go about previewing and archiving digital copies of the articles we're after. The top result for our particular search looks pretty good. The article entitled Stable Isotope Trophic Shifts in White-tailed Deer is exactly what we're after. Let's first preview the article to make sure it's what we're after before we archive it on our machine for reference later. Simply click on the title of this article to view further information, including the abstract. Scroll down to review the abstract. If it's what you're after, click on the blue hyperlink text on the left side of the screen that reads PDF Full Text. This will let you download the full text version. At this point, you should be prompted to open or save the file. I recommend you save the file to your machine and then open it to make sure you have it archived for future reference. When saving, make sure you give the file a meaningful title and save it in a good location so that you can easily relocate it at a later time. In this case, I'll save it to my desktop for ease of access, and I'll say it was Smith 2008. I can't recall the name of the authors in this case. But the title is Stable Isotope Trophic Shifts in White-tailed Deer. Now I have the year, the author, and the title of the paper saved in the file name. Hit save to save it where I want it. In Firefox, I can now just go click on my downloads and pull up Smith 2008. It's actually DAR in this case. And you can see I have the PDF full text version of the entire article. There's 8 pages here total that I can now look through. And if I say I want to find something in particular about nitrogen, for example, I can search at the top and look up nitrogen everywhere it occurs in the text, and then go through it in a much more effective manner. So now that you've downloaded and saved the file, you can open it up and start writing your annotation for the topic if you want to complete your physiological methods take-home assignment for wildlife. This concludes the video tutorial. Good luck with your searching. Always remember that you can simply send me an email with any questions you might have to this end. Good day.